Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's a sunny day. It's good. I'm on my way to the gym, and I just want to speak on something real quick. Kind of crazy, and it's kind of about the whole Ime Udoka, the Boston Celtics coach who just got caught for cheating, which is still more than that. There's more to it that's coming out, but he cheated with another woman with what's her name? Nia Long. Look good, bad. And I started hearing like everybody, fellas, like, man, I couldn't believe it's Nia Long. How could you cheat on Nia Long? And at the end of the day, I had to think, and I've been in this situation. Well, I haven't cheated, but I've been in this type of situation where I kind of understand the possibilities of it. Where we know, men, it's temptation all around. Sex is everywhere. Selling Instagram, everywhere. You see it everywhere now. It's not like how it was back in the day, and everybody's more connected to everybody. But in his case, it was at work, which I could see why it happened at work, especially if you're around a person pretty much 8-10 hours a day. You with that other person, y'all talk, y'all congregate, y'all whatever together, especially if that's what you're working with. Now, I don't know how his situation started up with the person at work or none of that, but if you're involved with workplaces, one of the places where, even growing up, I've always heard stories in my younger days, teenage days, early 20s, I used to hear women, oh, that's my work husband type shit. It's like, what type of shit is that? Work husband. Well, they do everything together, supposedly, at work, like that's just like their husband would. But supposedly there's no sexual interaction or nothing like that. When they go to lunch, they always talking, they everything, they know about each other and all of that type of shit. But yeah, I was hearing fellas like, how could you, cheat on Nia Long? And I was like, one good thing I could think of, if you're a man and you're sexually active and you have a desire for something a few times a week, a couple times a week, and your mate is not providing that desire or fulfilling that desire that you need to keep others at bay, it's gonna be a problem. So with that to say, just because a woman is beautiful doesn't mean she's fucking. Point blank, period. She could be the most lovingest, caringest woman in the world, do everything else for you, just not fucking. And if you are sexually active and you need that energy, that type of bond on a regular basis, that stimulation, all of that, and you're not getting that, eventually something's gonna happen. It's only time will tell. So I'm not saying this is the case, but this was the only thing that I could think of in the situation. Unless, he just random like new shit all the time. People do that. Both sides, not just men. Women do that shit too. So that was one of the things that I came up with after hearing everybody talk about it. Like, how could you cheat on Nia Long? Like, in my mind, that was the only thing I could think of. Was like, you know what? She's an actress. You ain't heard nothing crazy about her being mean. Nobody else. None of that shit that came out in the media or anything like that. So the only thing I can think of, yeah, she look good, but is she fucking? Is she filling his desires? Is she, all his temptations that he's having or everything that he wants, is she fulfilling that? We'll never know unless they actually come out and speak on it. But hey, that's all I wanted to say. So, y'all don't get it messed up out here. Just because somebody look good, and you see it all the time. You see that all the time, especially it's a thirst trap out here for fellas. You see women every day on Instagram, Facebook, a lot of them, majority of them half naked. Half the time, it be shit coming in my feed. I was like, who are you? How does it get in my feed? I don't like the algorithm. I don't like the algorithm. Just because I like one picture off one thing, it starts feeding me all this other shit. I'll be like, you know what? I don't want to see all this shit. I feel like, I be feeling like Chris Rock when he did the movie where he had the wife and kids. Oh damn, what's the actress? I can't think of her name, but and the waitress chick, I can't think of the name, but she was in the TV show where it was with the president, black chick, and president was, I can't think of the show what it was called, but they were secretly dating or whatever. Damn, I can't think of her name. But yeah, so. But yeah, in the movie, he was like, the waitress trick came and the boobs and stuff was all plumped up and out at the table, and he was there with his wife at dinner. He called over the manager or whatever. It's like, man, I don't want to see this shit. I'm here with my wife. I'm chilling. I don't want to have no big boobs, none of that in my face right now. And it was crazy. And his wife was the same thing. Same issue. That I think was the only reason that he cheated on her. His wife wasn't putting out. Well, in the movie, he got close. He ended up running into an old fling. Grew up to, I think went to college or school together or something. And the old girl she was bad. But yeah, so they started. Energy just was coming back in there. You know, he had his wife. His wife wasn't putting out. She was wearing granny panties. It was just all types. I had to find that movie. I'm gonna think about it and I'm gonna put it in there. But that is some of the stuff that fellas go through in marriage. And you can say all that women. I know women gonna be like, oh, that ain't right. That doesn't. No. If y'all can have excuses for why y'all do the stuff y'all do, whether it's right or wrong for y'all, men can have excuses for why they do what they do. And it's not excuses, it's life. This is how it is. Everybody has wants and needs that need to be fulfilled. And sometimes in relationships, on both ends, people get in there and be like, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And that's it. And it don't work that way. Because sometimes in relationships, people like to pick and choose what they want to do. And sometimes it's the shit that the other person really don't care about. And there's always been an issue in marriages, in life, in relationships. Money and sexual activities is one of the main things that come up all the time. That's one of the main things that come up all the time. So, y'all just keep that in mind. And y'all women need to keep that in mind too. Fellas, y'all do too. If your chick is needing something, some type of stimulation or something, and you're not giving that on the regular, eventually she gonna do what she gonna do. Which I ain't never heard no case of that. Well, at least nobody close around that I know. No, because most niggas I know is always trying to knock something down. So even if it's just 5 minutes, a nigga gonna try to knock something down. So yeah, so y'all think about it. And let me know what y'all think. Am I right or am I just tripping? Hey, But I'm here at the gym, so peace. Thanks for tuning in. What y'all think about that?